Hello, and welcome to the SkinnyIT Concur app training video. In this video, we will go through all the steps necessary to properly fill out your expense reports and submit for approval. We're going to get started off by opening up the email that was provided to us that contains our login, username, and password. Once we have this information, we will open up the Concur app, and we're going to go into the username section. Here, we're going to put in our SkinnyIT email. We'll hit next and put in the provided password sent to us and sign in. Once we're in the main navigation pane, this is actually all the features you're going to see in order to fill out your expense reports, which we'll be touching in this video. The first thing that we're going to start on is go through to the left-hand corner, those three little lines, hit the settings button, and there's an option here that says automatic sign-in. We're either going to click this yes or no, and this is personal preference. This just allows you to automatically sign into the app once you open it. At the bottom here, there's a save receipts to gallery. This option allows you to save the receipt right to your phone after you take a photo of it. We'll go back, and the first option we're going to touch is expense reports with the little file icon. It'll bring us to this list right here, which normally will be populated with expense reports once you have generated some. So the first thing to start for our first report is hit this little plus button. Once we hit that, we're going to come to the report name, and we're going to name it our first, last name, and the date range. From here, we're going to come to the comment section. We're going to fill in our regional manager. And we're going to make sure that the cost center says services, our company is KC Office, and this billable option is not checked. After that, we'll hit save, and we'll have created our first report. From here, adding to the report is one or two ways. You either had this add expense button, which will actually disappear after you hit it the first time to add an expense, or you simply just hit the little plus symbol in the right-hand corner and hit new expenses. Once you do that, you'll have a list of expenses that you can file under. We'll start off with something like parking. So once we select our actual expense, we're going to come here, we'll attach our receipt. You can either select it from the gallery or capture a picture. We're going to capture the photo. It's going to let us know that it's going to be saved. Actually, we have to fill out our amount first, so we'll put our amount in here. We'll come back to attach receipt. We'll make sure we have a clear photo of our receipt. Take the photo. Hit our little check mark. And down here in the other option, we're going to select customer job, and we're going to put in our call ID. Once we have all that information listed and you see all the fields are filled out, you're just going to simply hit the save button in the top right-hand corner. Now, if we want to add anything else, we just simply keep hitting the little plus symbol here, new expense. Say we want to add some mileage, we go to transportation, personal car mileage. Here we can actually, in nifty features, hit add route, and say I started in my hometown. And I went to a job. I can actually add multiple destinations. Say I had to visit a shed or pick up a part. I can simply add to this. Once I have that set, I'm going to simply hit use route. At the bottom here, all my information is now filled in, as you can see, my distance. And this is based off of our flat mileage rate now. And then, once again, customer job. I'm going to put in my call ID. I'm going to hit save. I've now saved my expenses. So I have 2 expenses in here on my expense report. If I need to add any more, I can just keep sitting new expense and just continue to add whatever field, whether it's breakfast or dinner lunch, or if I have to do a tool purchase, I can put in there as well. Once you have it all filled out and you know that your report is ready to go, you can basically even look at the receipts again if you need to view your receipts. If you want to, you can start all over, delete the report, or the other option is hit submit. Once you hit submit, it's going to ask you the warning just to make sure everything is updated and required, and you're going to hit OK. So as you notice here, it says that I have an exception here. I can sit here, or I can go to my exceptions just with this little red exclamation in the corner. And it's letting me know it has no bank information attached to my profile. As this is just a test video, normally your information will be already set up under your profile. So I hit saved. Once I hit submit, it's simply just going to go back to the report window right here. As you see, there's nothing in here. If you simply come over to here in the three little dots, hit refresh, now you'll see the report. If I want to from here, I can delete it, I can view it, I can actually go into the report itself. If I need to change, say I didn't submit it on time, I need to change the date, I can come here and I can change the name of it, change my date and my report date, and just hit save. Once I have a report up and running and I haven't submitted, say, and I've just got, maybe I'm leaving one open for the week, I can come back to the main pane and I can actually list here expenses right from the quick menu. Right here I have mileage. I can add it right to the report if I want. I have expenses. I can add a receipt if I wanted to take a photo of a receipt right from there. And then last option is the approvals page. Right here, you're going to see which expense report was approved. I go back to the main pane. There is a refresh option up here. If there's any issues and you're not seeing an expense report come up or an approval, you just simply hit the little refresh button, and that'll refresh all the information. And that's everything required to submit your expense report. This has been the SkinnyIT Concur training video.